Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of Colombian Space Initiative Supreme World Ultimate. And last time we managed to take a fair chunk of land around Detroit and Cleveland and all that. And today we'll probably just continue our efforts here. We did take Niagara Falls and we're slowly pushing the enemies away from Lockport. By the looks of it, oh, you may need to pull back though. Hey, we managed to win that. Let's give the troops bit of a chance to recover from all that combat. That was a lot of fighting, to be sure. But we can move in these to take Auburn, and these units need to go get some repairs. Luckily there are barracks nearby, so that's not really a problem. Let's move in the anti-aircraft guns a little closer, although there's no airfields in here, so technically there shouldn't really be a problem with that either. Right, I suppose we can send you to be repaired as well. Seeing quite hefty casualties there. Slowly but surely we are taking that now, and also another thing that we should probably do is start preparing for an assault on, or from Portland towards Seattle, because, well, we do need to take that one, no doubt. So why is their population 130 million now? It has gone down rather rapidly. We've got quite a bit of stacks over here. What I could do is I could gather up them here, at least the crows, and then attack Billings. That would be another gas field there, and the land production. Speaking of which, I haven't actually started producing troops in the land production that I captured recently. Mostly because I don't really think we need to. We've got a massive amount of troops already, and we are still building troops in a few places. Okay, they managed to get another garrison in Woodstock while I wasn't paying attention. But we can keep on going, I think. Right, we've got a couple mechanized there, but that's not really what I was looking for. We can trench these into the city. So Lansing is gonna fall soon. Maybe. And we already had the East Lansing, we just need to take the Lansing proper, I suppose, or West Lansing. Whatever may be the correct term in this case. Right, so we can take Lockport. Over here we managed to take out the garrison in Auburn. Move these closer. Troops from Lockport can probably start attacking Rochester. And the troop from here should probably attack Watertown, actually. We do have artillery group here that we can certainly move closer. We're losing a little bit of money again. Are we selling everything? We are selling a bit of everything, at least. Most things, anyway. Except uranium, but there's just not enough demand for uranium. Okay, so we lost a unit there, but other than that, we should be doing fine on this front. Just so many battles, keeping track on everything is quite difficult. But at the same time, if we're doing multiple battles at once, we may be able to make the enemy resistance break. Oh, and this is probably, yeah, near Rochester. Oh well. That one could probably pull back. That one should pull back. But Watertown is falling soon. Artillery is not even in place yet. So we may be jumping the gun there a little bit. Did we take the garrison away from there, or destroy the garrison there? We did. You know what? I'll send the crows north. There should be enough to destroy the garrison there. Oh, they did have another garrison built up there because I hadn't paid attention quickly enough. Okay, is that going to be enough to destroy? I'm sure that it will. We may lose a unit. But other than that, it should be mostly fine. Alright, so we can move into Watertown. Destroy the barracks over there. It's going to be... well, actually, it's not going to be that difficult, is it? The border with Canada is growing larger and larger. Well, at least longer. Right, we've got a bit of infantry over here. I think we want to get into the city there. We can send the crow over here that took a lot of damage to be repaired, and then attack Bay City. Right, we never actually got into Kenosha. or attacking into Kenosha. But we can do that now. Also, we're going to start attacking Rockwood. Okay, that one probably needs to go repair already. Acro might be fine for the time being. Do we have... We don't really have a lot of units down here, do we? I suppose we could send this one in. To there. A couple mechanized there, but those are relatively bad units. All things considered. There is almost a dead crow there. We might want to retreat that before it's dead. Because it's a fairly experienced unit, actually. Right, well, the garrison in Bay City is indeed about to die. Is there anything over here that we still need to capture? Other than that, well, actually, we can just get into the city, Bangor, and that should be it for this region. I mean, eventually it's going to flip to us. At least in theory. In practice, probably not entirely. Oh, we lost a unit in here, and presumably down, yeah, down there. We are getting some reinforcements though. And to be fair, on this stack, it's mostly inexperienced units in a way. Here, on the other hand, it was quite an experienced one. But the enemy artillery is still being a problem. How much do they have military now? Less than 700,000. Ooh. Also, something that I didn't mention in the previous episode, I don't think, we didn't get any new technologies between the episodes there. We'd just be, like, there's still a quite long time before we get any of these prerequisite techs. So, yeah. Nothing to worry about there. Even if I didn't mention it, it didn't happen. So to speak, we're losing a lot of money right now, but we've still got 5 billion. And compared to the speed of... Well, the speed that we're losing the money isn't all that high. Is Kenosha? No, it's not abandoned yet, at least. That one might want to pull back. We'll send this one to be repaired. There we go, Rockford. We can take out that one. So this is technically taking us closer to us, Minneapolis, which is actually a good thing. I actually wonder, so there's nothing on there. What I can do is I can move in some of the infantry in here to take Galesburg, and then these can take the industrial complex here. Lost a little bit of territory once again. This one can be sent for repairs. This stack can be moved in here to take DeKalb. Then we're going to move into Kenosha. And let's see, we can take out the Forest Hills here near Grand Rapids. There's going to be a lot of garrisons in there though. We need to send some troops in. I suppose what we can do is we can send the infantry, assuming that they'll get there in time. Right, we can take Baytown. Actually, we can just send in one... I think we'll just send one tank in there. And then these can start moving in. We'll take Midland. That's only 4 garrisons and an infantry and anti-aircraft guns, so it's not really that bad situation. Now that infantry arrives to help in Grand Rapids, I think we'll be able to destroy the garrison soon enough. They do have anti-tank gun trying to outflank us, but I don't think that's going to help them all that much. Intend you to be repaired, and the Grand Rapids battle is going mostly okay. We are certainly taking some casualties, but we might not lose an actual unit, which would be preferable in all fairness. Now, especially the elite forces and Green Berets here are doing really good damage on the unit inside the city. There we go. Right, now we can just move into Grand Rapids. And it's going to be double garrison fight, but I think we'll be alright with that. Did we destroy that marine? Nope. I think it's going to escape. Yeah, it escaped. Oh well. Do we have any more troops here? We actually do. Well, let's take these. We might want to send them to Chicago. Lost a tank at Kenosha. Okay, yeah, so we definitely need more troops here. Send you to be repaired. Let's pull these back a little bit, just so that we can resupply without being in combat right now. Let's just wait for the reinforcements. That crow can be sent for repairs. Now the question is, do we go south or north first? I think we want to go south. We can take out Holland first. Then we can take out the industrial complex rather easily as well. Actually, I suppose I can split my troops a little bit here. I think these crows will be able to take Holland while the infantry is going to start pushing on the city up here and keep the artillery busy. Northern Shores and Muskegon. Probably not how it's pronounced, as per usual. But we did manage to destroy the garrison here, so let's keep on the offensive here. I think what we can do is we can certainly get all of these in rapid succession, seeing as we are next to Grand Rapids. I know, terrible pun. Right, let's go ahead and move into the city. There's still a little bit up here that we can take. And that's probably what we'll do then. Mount Pleasant. There's a little bit... Okay, so these don't need that much units to clear out, I don't think. Now, did we get the reinforcements into Chicago yet? Nope, but they are on the way. They are on their way. And over here we got quite a bit of troops actually. We might as well move these west as well. So into Chicago you go. Or Evanston. Right, we can take DeKalb. And then this stack can move towards Freeport. We did capture the enemy, or capture the industrial complex there. We can take Galesburg. That one needs to go get some repairs. The good thing that they managed to escape on their own. Otherwise it would have been a bit more painful experience for all of us. Right, well let's go ahead and trench over there. We'll move in the infantry from here to assist on that assault. Assuming that or I think one Green Beret that decides, oh, I'll just go across the river there. No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, you guys move in there, so that's Hannibal. Question is it Barca or Lecture? Alright, let's move in to start attacking Moline. I suppose we can move these into the land production. At least we'll be able to start doing some damage on the garrison in East Moline. And over here, I suppose we can move in some reinforcements. This one can go get some repairs. And now we can move in the crows and the tanks back into Kenosha and start assaulting Racine. So hopefully we'll get that soon enough. Milwaukee, actually, how much is that? 6 million people in there. Oh, that's not a city. There's... Okay, so there's at least probably about 10 million people in this region. In this current timeline, anyway. That warrior elite needs to roll back. Hopefully it doesn't die. If it does, though, then it dies. There we go. So we took out that. Send in the tanks and the mobile units there, and then the infantry can start assaulting Clinton. I'm not so good about the Persian though. Just in case there's a bot listening. Right, so Moline. The infantry from south is about to arrive here, and that should speed up the combat quite nicely. The crew, on the other hand, may need to pull back already. I'll send that one to be repaired. Is the crew gonna get away in time? It's gonna be quite close, but I think it will be able to get out. Send that to be repaired, and send the warrior elite to be repaired as well. Over here we can take Freeport now. Oh, we destroyed the garrison there, so we can just move it in there. Kenosha, we still have a crow. Oh, we only sent one crow. Okay, well that might explain why it's not going as well as it should be. Although we still are destroying the garrison, there's only one marine there, or one marine unit there remaining. There we go, now we can get in here, and the battle continues. So what is their military size now? 620,000. And the approval rating is 25%. I think if we can just keep on these attacks, I think we might be able to get the approval rating below 20, which would actually be quite nice. Okay, so the battle in Moline is going fairly well, I suppose. Do we have any more troops here that we can send in? We got a few units over there. We could definitely send in the artillery to assist in these. Slowly but surely get through this. I think we'll just send in these to Moline. Hopefully they'll get there quickly enough so that they can start attacking both the garrison in Bettendorf and Davenport. Right, you guys can pull back, but the garrison in Clinton has been won or defeated. So we can move in there, you can move in to East Moline, I think. Just to give a bit of support in there. These should probably repair right here if they can. Looks like they can. Now the battle seems to be going quite nicely in our favour. So that crow, once again, needs to go get some repairs. And then this stack can probably move towards Janesville. This stack can move forward. Is there any damage units there? Well, slight damage, but not damage enough to be worried about. Over here, we can actually go and get Muskogee. That one infantry over there does need to pull back. Let's go ahead and take out that one, and then we can take Mount Pleasant. And now there's only industrial complexes and military complexes, so what I'm going to do is just going to use the tanks to capture those. It's going to be rather easy to do that. And then we can send the Crows further west to assist on the assault towards Minnesota. I suppose I'm not actually entirely sure if we are in Minnesota yet or not. We might be right at the border. Since I can't see the borders of the states here. I don't remember that well where exactly it goes. Right, Janesville, Alice, Greenbrier and Moline. Oh, right, well, at least they did their job. Okay, aim here, so Davenport's garrison is going to go down soon. Star Rapids. Ah, right, good. We can take Hannibal here, and then the infantry, I suppose, could start moving further north right now. Got artillery, we've got a lot of the troops there. Oh, right, actually, another thing that I should do is get Fremont down here and take Omaha. Soon enough, I reckon. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a massive resistance there. Are we still selling everything? We are, good. Just checking every now and then. Right, you can take that one. Stack from here can start moving further west, I think. And then in Evanston, oh wow, that's a lot of tanks. And infantry, for that matter. Take the tanks into one stack here, maybe, I don't know, right about there. And then once the tanks are out, we can just easily grab the infantry. That one needs to go get some repairs. The rest of these can move into West Alice. Oh, okay. Are you... I suppose you could just move into the forest there, right? Oh, I didn't mean to move everyone. Okay, well, we made a mega stack right now then. Oh well, let's send that crow to be repaired though. The problem with the mega stacks is that you can't see all the troops' vitals in here, so you'll need to select the stuff or just hover over, and that covers most of the screen there, which is less than optimal, I would argue. Let's go ahead and get these in here. So what is the population now? It's soon less than 100 million. But the Crows are still doing fine in here, so I'll give them orders to get into the town that we just attacked. I think we'll have the tank stack over here. Oh, 21 tanks. Ooh, that's quite a tasty stack there. Let's get a little bit closer here. We've got the Crows that can start attacking Madison, I think. Do they still have... Okay, so let's see. They got 2 land production near Seattle, and then they got one over here near Minneapolis, right? Or did I captured that? Was there one here in the central somewhere? Yeah, down there. And then they had one somewhere else, but I don't remember the exact location right now. I suppose it doesn't really matter that much. The main thing is that we just keep putting pressure on them, so we can destroy them. Sooner or later, the approval rating is now 24.4% for military. Which is quite an improvement. Get these into the city to resupply, and then we'll attack to Watertown with them. That one needs to repair. That one probably needs to repair as well. Did get another stack of crows here, which is quite nice. Right, so the infantry can move into Davenport. Bring in the artillery another step closer. Oh, right, and we've got a lot of crows that have been repaired by the looks of it, so let's get them out. Get a bit more troops in here as a West Bend. Attack from multiple directions. This stack can probably now attack into Watertown. That one needs to go get some repairs. I'll wait for that to exit, and then we'll send in the rest of these into... oh, nope, into Madison. I'm going to capture the Madison anyway. Right, how about we go and get the industrial complex in the meanwhile, and then these crows, that is 19 of them, into West Bend. Domestic prices of agriculture are still too high, understandably so. Eventually we might try to fix the economy a bit better than it is right now, but it's still at least making money from time to time, so I'm not complaining too much. But I do say, or I dare say that the economy isn't healthy, that's for sure. There we go, Watertown. That one definitely needs to go get some repairs, maybe the other one as well. Let's move the tank stack here. You know what? I'll just halve that. I'll take 11 of these. And entrench in here. In Madison, and the other one is going to go some other direction. But yeah, we do need to push towards Minneapolis, that's for sure. Still 18 units. Oshkosh is probably fine. This stack. I suppose we could go for the Sheboygan over here near the coast. Or the shores. Anyway, so we've got that. Is there anything in here that we need to... oh, right, the infantry is still moving towards Davenport. Very slowly. Yeah, they are slow. Yeah, inching forward. Oh well, better than nothing, I suppose. Right, well, the crow... oh, right, here's one of the land productions. Attack Appleton. Regan, and the tanks can move in there as well. Do a bit of an extra support attack there. Appleton is going to fall soon. Still hovering around $5 billion, which is quite nice. But we may have been overproducing a little bit again. Oh, market relations, yeah, they're still pretty bad. How good is our treaty integrity? 65.5%. It was lower. Like, it was 62.3 or something like that earlier, I think. So it has gone up. Possibly due to the fact that we've been giving out the technologies to some nations. Plus we've been trading, well, actually I'm not entirely sure if we've been trading because there's basically no money around in the world. If we have a quick look at that actually. There's probably still us in the top, then Malta, and then Australia actually is pretty wealthy. I wonder, do they, well they do hate us, don't they? They got pretty high justification towards us. I'm actually tempted to start supporting the ruling party there. It's going to be a bit of extra expenditure, because our funding for diplomacy isn't that high, so it's not going to be all the way. Still going to be a little bit at least. Alright, so let's move in more troops towards Detroit. I suppose we could move these as well. somewhere around here, maybe. Right, so the infantry can probably move towards across up there, and then slowly but surely taking more of the state near the Grand Lakes. Are these actually out of supplies? Some of them are really low, yeah. I'll move them into the combat anyway. They can still fire a couple times, and then the supply should already be spreading slowly but surely. So it's probably not as bad as it might be. After we've taken that, actually, we might take the... let's say the tanks to take out the land production. I suppose we could take the military complex up there. Because we are technically out of time, but we can just quickly capture these. It's not going to take a long while. Because that garrison up here is already pretty much done. Okay, I think some of these need to rest for a little while. Go back to Appleton. Get back to Green Bay. Did you already run out of supplies? Oh, bollocks. Let's send in the crows out then. To assist in that attack. That one that was already damaged can go get some repairs. Okay, now something's happening there. But yeah, I think the problem now is that we've been fighting for too long with these troops, so they really need to get some rest. That's what I could do. I'll give them orders to go there, but they won't be attacking until next episode. We'll get the tanks a little bit closer as well. Anyway, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.